what you want to shop.
Are we live now? We're already live? Oh, that was a lot. That was a very quick 2 seconds. Good morning. I hope you're all good and you're all well. We were just getting ready. This is what we do. You were having a brew. I was putting my cup down there and removing my notes, and Hannah just went, yeah, you're going live, and didn't tell us. It's the long and short of it. We could have been doing anything. We could have been chatting about anything. What we was no more than 2 minutes ago. Good morning. I hope you're all good and I hope you're all well. It's Saturday morning.
It is!
We're all here.
It's not tis was though.
No, 3 hours of non-stop crafting is what we're going to do. Well, with little 3-minute breaks in between each hour.
Yes, which means that we can get from here, get through there, to the little girls' room and back into the building like that.
Right. Snappy. I have talking points.
Yeah.
We've got talking points, but
Yeah.
I got to do housekeeping.
Yes, please.
And then we have big news that broke last night over dinner.
Yeah.
Big news.
We went. Oh, it was lovely. We had a proper dinner last night.
Proper dinner.
Weren't it? It was fabulous food.
I even shared with Hannah.
And we had pudding.
We had pudding.
We had everything last night. Amazing, it were amazing.
Housekeeping though, you know how this works. Over the next 3 hours, we're going to shop. We've got loads coming up as well. We've got Pyrography this hour. We've got canvases and gesso in the next hour. Then we've got a bit of everything on the last hour.
A whole roundup of the besties from the week. So if you missed out in the week, stay tuned, because the last hour this morning is going to bring everything back, all the biggies that sold fabulously this week. It's a little bit of a roundup.
But what you need to do is, you know how this all works by now. If you simply want to buy something, you write the word shop in the comments on Facebook or Instagram. It doesn't work on the YouTube yet, but you can watch us on the YouTube. So you write shop and then the code that we give you. And then that's it.
That's literally it. Unless you're on the website. When you're watching us on the website, you click on the actual item that you're wanting to look at. So it's either running across the bottom or it'll be down the right-hand side. Click on it, it'll drop into your basket. As you're filling your basket, a little icon will appear in the top right-hand corner. I don't know if it's a basket or a trolley, but it's red.
I think it's a trolley.
Is it a trolley?
I think so.
Click on that when you finish shopping, and that then takes you through to the checkout process. So it's so easy.
So that's the checkout process.
Yes.
Now, I've got some facts for you.
Oh, go on then.
Fascinating facts.
Oh.
How long do you think a side of a pyramid is? I can tell you.
A few double-decker buses.
Well, it's 756 feet, which is the same size as 1.5 Blackpool Towers, 2 football pitches, or 756 12 by 12 papers end to end, or 1,512 Mars bars.
That's a lot of Mars
bars. That's a lot of Mars bars.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Now,
Mars.
if I told you for £12.99, you can get tape that measures 1,512 Mars bars, what would you say to me?
Take me money.
Well, we've got it. It's all here. It went live last night, and it was kicking off on the old Facebook when the video went live with Mel.
It did.
Show them what they're getting. This is phenomenal value for money.
Is our lovely Mel coming in?
She's coming in later. We're a bit early for this yet. We're teasing it.
All right.
She's not in till 1:15.
1:15?
Mel is, yeah. She's in a pamper truck.
She got all of this. Okay. So you are going to get 3 1-inch. So 3 of those. Look how much tape's on it. Come closer. Come closer.
There is, I can tell you, there's
Look how much tape's.
28 metres per roll, which is 84 feet per roll, which is 756 feet in general.
Wow.
So it's all 28 metres per roll.
So there's 28 metres on that one. There's 28 metres on that one. That's your inch. Another one that's 28 metres. Are you keeping up, everybody? We've got one that's an inch. Okay, that one, 28 metres. And then guess how many's on that?
84 feet.
84 feet. Is that 28 metres?
28 metres. Don't worry, I'm with you. Don't worry, I've got you.
So how much is on that one, then, do you think?
28 metres.
Yeah, and then we've got the 1/2 inch as well. Look, so same again. And then another one, and then another one. Wow. Just...
$12.99 for all of it. Now, it's a time-limited offer. Mel's going to come in later and show us how to use it. And I know you know how to use tape, but it's one of these things that you need to see is believing, as it were. So for your gilding flakes, for your glitters, you've got all the sizes you need. Don't get me wrong, and no doubt I get told off for saying this sort of stuff, it's not the most glamorous of products, but it's a staple.
Yeah, tapes, it's not one of those, it's not your flat back pearls and your gems and your like shiny things.
That's true.
But if you then want to go on to create things like that are your shiny things, see where I went then?
I like it,
then that is what you need. It is just the best deal ever. It's brilliant.
Shop tape is what you're typing in. It went live last night, and we were told this morning, this is a time-limited number, the price will go back up. The price is going up. We don't know when, because everyone's in Frankfurt. So we don't know when it's going to go back up, but it could be at any time. Genuinely, any time. And you know me well enough by now that I don't pull your chain, because if I did it, you wouldn't believe me again. So, it's going to go back up. $12.99 shop tape. We're going to have it on every show this morning. So now is the time to get it in your baskets. Check out your baskets. It was 756 feet worth of tape, which is 1,512 Mars bars, 1.5 Blackpool towers, which is a lot of tape when you break that down.
Yeah. It is a substantial amount of tape, and it's really good as well.
It's double-sided. It's double-sided
tape. Double-sided tape. It's on a tissue carrier. It is just the best ever. I can't praise it any more than it's one of those consumables that you need. But if you can multi-buy, absolutely multi-buy, because when you start using this, you'll go, oh no, I need another one. So if you can multi-buy at this price, absolutely do it.
Well, things like the frames that we've got coming up for the Pyrography.
Yes.
You could put your tape around the edge, glitter it, flake it, bang, you're done. This is what we're talking about. Because you're getting those 3 different sizes as well, now is the time for you to step in. £12.99, the price will go back up. We'll talk about it more later on as we crack through. Should we talk things all Pyrography?
Yes, please.
I have never done, I'll say just before we went live, never done a Pyrography show.
Have you not?
Never done it. I've never seen it. Obviously I've seen it, but I've not seen it up close and personal.
It's brilliant.
I don't know how easy it is.
Very.
Is it?
Yes.
But what do I need to start this job?
The tool.
Okay, let's talk about the tool. Why do I need this sort of tool? What comes with this tool?
So in the tool, you're going to get several different nibs, and you also get something that's called a stamp tip, okay? So here you can see, if you just come in a little bit closer, that one is flat. And in the top of it, there is an image engraved in it, and you just use it as a stamp, okay? Just like this. So that is a stamp, and you just stamp it down and burn a detail into the wood. That's as easy as it can be. Also, for this, as a starter, you don't know temperature control. So my professional kit that I've got a temperature control and everything on it. This, you don't need that. When you're starting out, all you need to do is warm up and that you can use it. Okay. You haven't got to worry about having to have I got it right and all of that kind of thing. All of the samples that you see on the set are done with this. What nib is in that one? So that nib there, the little thin nib there, everything that you see on the set, all the samples that I've done have all been done with that one nib. Some say, you need 80 different nibs. Absolutely not. The one that is in there will do practically everything. The other one, you've got 3 that are stamp detail, which you can see what the stamp details are on the packaging. And then you've got one that is a blade or a knife, that they call it, that you can do for writing. Okay. But it also puts in your finer detail. But once I've put my thin nib in, the fine nib, it's what I use for everything. I find it that it's really useful.
So from this, from the actual tool, how do we get the images? Because I can't draw. I can't draw for toffee.
I can't draw.
But how do you get the images then onto?
So we have graphite paper.
Okay.
So you use your graphite paper. We've got that on the website. So go to the website and you'll find it on there. It's grey and white. Okay. So you either or. So depending on what you're actually using it on, and then you actually just trace over. So you put the graphite actually face down. You put a printed image. I am going to do this for you, so stay with us because I'll show you how ridiculously easy it is to do. You trace over your image to transfer it onto whatever medium you're actually burning on, whether it be a keyring or frame or anything. And then you just then take it away and you follow and trace the lines. So if you can trace, like we used to do with tracing paper, to transfer the image,
that's what you do.
And then you just follow the lines with your tool.
There you go.
And you fill in all the detail that you want. You can put as much detail on with the graphic paper or not. You can just lay out an area.
So is it the equivalent, obviously a little bit more warmer, of the foiling pen?
Oh, it's a lot hotter than a foiling pen.
I know it's a lot harder.
Yeah, but it's that kind of thing. It's still like a pen. Yes.
That you've got into that one.
Yes.
So that's how we're going to go down. That we're looking at. So if you've got your foiling pen and you're a little bit unsure, it's along the same lines, but obviously you're just tracing. Exactly the same with your foiling pen. You use your foiling pen through your stencils. This, you're just following lines. You
can use your stencils that you've got at home. Just use a pencil. First off, to transfer through your stencil, move your stencil away and use your pyrography. So all of your stencils are, all of your digital MCS images, print them out and use them.
Okay.
So it's vast what you can do with it.
And what can we burn onto?
The wood.
Only this wood? Any particular wood?
Just not MDF.
Oh, okay, so anything other than MDF,
yes.
we're all good to go
yes.
with. If you want to get hold of your tool, now is the time to do it. Shop Pyrography is what you're typing in for that one. £27.49. But once you've got it, I suppose you haven't got to buy it again.
No.
Once you've got it, you've got
it.
Yep.
I like it. It's fabulous.
I like it. There's a lot of people in the comment section as well that are saying that they've got the tool, but they don't know how to use it.
Well, all will become clear.
All will be revealed. From there, then, let's start talking about what you can pyrography onto.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Burn onto.
Is it burn onto?
Yeah, you burn it.
Oh, okay. Let's talk all things frames.
Yes. So you're getting your 2 frames.
I like these.
They're fabulous.
I just like them the way they are, though. But then bringing your own imagery in would be absolutely stunning.
It will. The reason we've chosen these is because they've got a really good deep border. So you've actually got somewhere really chunky to actually put your design onto. And it is a pair. You're getting both of them.
You are going to get both of them. £9.98 shop frame is what you're looking at for the frames with the easy remove backs, which I like.
So they're really easy to remove. You've got your stand and everything on there as well. It does say made of wood. Let me give you some measurements. The internal actual picture frame is 8x8 and the actual frame itself is 15, just over 15.5 centimetres square.
It's a good old frame. Good old frame. It's a nice place to start.
It is.
It's a nice place to start because you've got that flat surface.
It's a flat surface.
And so I'd throw some of them in for £9.98. From there, I love these.
So these I
adore these.
These are your little key rings as well. I think these are super. So you can actually decorate wherever on here. Again, nice, flat, smooth surfaces because these are all wood elements that have all been sanded back, ready for you to use. They are just brilliant. There's one over the back there that's got a design inside.
I'll come back.
There we go, you see. A little bit of decoration inside.
That's nice. Look at that.
Isn't it lovely?
Absolutely beautiful. And on the back as well, it just shows you how to do it. So I'm guessing that's the graphite paper then that you've traced through.
Yes.
And that's what you're going over.
But I'll show you everything. Everything, it all will become clear. You can even colour it.
Oh, could we use the markers that are on the next show to colour this wood as well?
We've got markers on this show.
Oh, yeah, this show. This is the one I meant. Oh, 3 shows back to back. I'm getting me products mixed up.
Yeah,
so could we use those, do you?
Yeah, you just use it with watercolour. So you water the markers down and then you watercolour with them.
I knew we had pens on one of the shows this morning.
This one.
So if you want to go for this one, the Shop Multi-Use Your Pens, £23.99. I love these sets of pens, but we'll get to those shortly. If you want to go for your keys, the details will now appear on your screen. Shop key, £9.98 is what you're looking at for a pack of 2 as well.
Yes, both of them.
Now, a multi-pack gives you different surfaces, I feel, to work with.
My favourite, or nearly my favourite. In fact, it's all my favourite anyway. So it's just wood elements for you to burn on. Now, in here, these are real wood slicers, okay? It's not a thin veneer on top of MDF. These are full wood slicers. Look, you can still see there is the tree still attached, the bark. You can take that off if you want to sand it back. But these are beautiful pieces for you to actually put your imagery on, and I've already started a project over there. So you've got 2 of the circle discs, then you've got 2 with the string. Now, if you don't want the string on, just remove it, and it's a flat surface, so you can have them just like that on top of your tables or whatever it may be. Or you could drill through and have it as your door number plaque.
That'd be nice.
Okay, I would aquastone the top of it to put it outside, or just varnish it. But first of all, do your pyrography. You could do a little rosette of flowers round the outside edge and put your door number on there, or it could be whatever, and pop it on there. Then you have got 2
I like these ones
of these wood slicers. Again, these have got the string and they've got the
eyelets.
Yes, that are screwed in. Just unscrew them and you can just have them as a slice on your tabletop. You could put pyrography around the edge and then put a little flower in the middle, flower design in the middle. It's fabulous. So there's 2 of those, and then some of my favourite, I love this, I've got one over there that I've done. These are beautiful.
I like these as well, door handles.
A door, yeah. So obviously, you know, you could have these on whoever's door. You could put it on the bathroom door. So if anybody comes to visit, you know, you go upstairs to a landing and everybody's door's shut. You think, well, which one was the bathroom? There you go. We've got this on here. So all 6 elements together for that one.
You can't go wrong. £17.99 is what you're looking at on this one. Shop Nature is what you're looking at for all of these. Oh, Mel's here.
I'm making Amanda's microphone. Otherwise, I'm going to be till 3 weeks next Friday. Because I've got a fabulous... I am, because I've got a festival to teach, Adam, don't you know? Hence this, look. You've got snacks in your pocket.
I'm going to have snacks while you do tape.
Oh, you're breaking all the rules, aren't you? Because you can now, right? I know. I'm looking forward to summer when we can wear open-toed sandals in the studio.
Tell me about your tape.
Oh, right. So, tape. Now then, Stephanie's been shopping. And she's found this fabulous tape. So, what you're going to get is 3 of these. And on each one of these, you've got a 1/4 inch tape, a 1/2 inch tape, and a 1 inch tape. Okay, so on all of those. And you'll get, that's normally £9.99 by itself. So £9.99 3 times, £29.97. Okay, now then, on every single roll, so not in a pack, but on every single roll, there is 28 metres of tape, or 84 foot of tape. So that's 84 pieces of 12 by 12 paper all laid out in front of you. That's how much tape you get on one. Okay, now I did a thing the other day when I went right along this corner, around the corner to the end of there, that was 10 12 by 12 sheets. But you're getting that on every single roll, which means that in total you're getting 756 foot of tape, which is just ridiculous for, you ready? £12.99. Shop tape. Do not miss out on this deal. It's that boring thing, isn't it? It's that brown envelope that comes through the door that you don't want to pay, but you have to keep your household running. Well, tape's the same as that. You don't want to have to keep buying it because it's boring, but you can't craft without it. So all of that lot, you can put glitter on top of it. You can put foil on top of it. So all your bits of foil that are left over, you can make your own strips. You can put gilding flakes on it, embossing powder on it, and then heat it. Just keep the backing when you're doing that so that you can press it down. There's a video on Highlight Crafts' Facebook page, Amanda's Facebook page, where you can watch a demo on how we did all this. But that is ridiculous value for money. 756 foot. That's just incomprehensible, really, isn't it? But you're getting a lot. And you can remove it. So if you put tape down, you can get it off, which is brilliant. Right, I'm going to teach festival now. Have a lovely Saturday. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you. As Mel said, 756 feet long, which is the size of a pyramid, 1.5 Blackpool Towers, 756 12 by 12s end to end, 2 football pitches, or 1,512 Mars bars end to end.
Wow.
That's a lot of Mars bars.
It is.
Now, while Mel was doing that, me and Amanda were reading the comments. Now, I have questions. Amanda, where is the video posted of the dog singing?
Yeah, where's our Stanley?
Where is Stanley, the bulldog that's
Sings.
32 kilograms in weight, who sings to every advert. Where is this video?
We need to know where it is.
Because I want to find it.
Share it onto my Facebook page, will you?
Yeah, and just let us know. Share it somewhere. And
Amanda at Highlight Crafts. Find me on there because I'm sure you must be friends with me on there.
I'm going to try and find it.
And then share it to my page, will you please? Because we want to see it. Because that's hilarious. Stanley, we
want
love
to see how
you.
good he is at singing. This might be Britain's Got Talent. We may have found something.
Yeah, we might. Ooh, you might be in for a winner there, Amanda.
I could be an agent here.
Yeah, don't tell anybody else.
It was
Adam.
us that did it.
Adam said it first. It's there.
I did say it first.
Adam is Stanley's agent.
That is me. That is me. Let's press on though. So the shop tape is currently on your screen. £12.99. You're going to hear a lot about the tape this morning because it's a cracking little deal and the price will go back up. Okay. Let's move on because I'm conscious of the time. It's flying by this morning. To the frames.
So this is your clock.
The clock frame.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. So again.
Oh, could you have it the other way?
Yes, you can.
Nice.
So you can have it that way, or you can turn it round. The mechanism just fits through. You put the little batteries in it, so it comes with the mechanism, but this is the kind of thing that you can be doing. You can even put it on that it is a clock face, okay? So you could put it on that you've got the numbers on there as well. But again, this is the kind of things that you can be doing, and it's so easy.
I know the answer to this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. We only get one clock, don't we?
Yes.
Picture shows two. Shop clock is what you're looking at. £8.98 is what we're looking at in this one. So you get the clock mechanism, which you only get one of, and you're also going to get the clock base that you can do your pyrography onto. Shop clock, £8.98. From there, I love these as well.
The little...
I love things like this just to set... Because what I do is I buy this sort of stuff and then spray perfume on it or aftershave on it and then leave them on the radiator. So when they heat up, it smells your room of whatever fragrance you've got.
Aromatherapy, there we are. So you get your little wooden tree. These are all, again, made of wood. All ready. Surfaces is ready to go for you to be able to either paint on or do your pyrography, etc. So on this one, you could go in, put all your little... like little moons, as if it's a tree, and then go in and paint it. You've got two. Look. Can somebody give him a home, please?
Oh, give the gnome a home.
Give these little gnomes a home, would you please? Because they are just adorable. And feel how heavy he is.
Oh, he's a weighty gnome.
It could be a paperweight, couldn't he?
That could be. A nice place to put your rings or your keys.
Yeah. Put your rings on him, yeah. That's a... Do you know, I love having Adam here because he comes up with all these like random ideas, but they're actually good ones.
That's the thing.
You've got your little mushrooms, again, wooden mushrooms, and then you've got these. So if you've got this, ta-da!
Great scene.
Little scene. There we go. Let's make a little scene on your table like that. And if you like to go with the natural, nice. Put in a little bit of pyrography on here just to add a little bit of texture. Also, your shrooms, make a little scene, glue them all down. Aren't they adorable?
I wouldn't glue them, I'd tape them. Then you can
take them off. You can, see? I knew you were here for a reason.
Apparently it's on the Highlight Crafts Creative page. I will find it when we go to demo. I will have a little look on my phone, see if I can find the video, because I want to see it over the next 3 hours.
Yes.
From there, I want to talk about this, because obviously it does go with, it's not wood. What is this?
So this is a wood burning gel medium. I have got a technique to show you. Okay. You use a stencil. It is a gel. It goes on through a stencil, or you can paint it. No, it doesn't do that. It's not flammable, everybody. It's a chemical reaction. So when you heat it up, it actually just scorches the wood.
So I could buy this, and do I need the pyrography tool to use this?
No, you can use them together.
So if I just bought this and some wood, how do I activate
with the stencils and with your heat gun.
So it gives me the same effect.
Yes,
we'll see
very similar. Yep. We'll see. We'll show you. Yep.
So if you're a bit scared or nervous, maybe this is the way to go. Try it first. See if you like the idea of pyrography using all those stencils that you've already got. Maybe you're creating your own on your scan and cut.
Yes.
Which means you are in full control of what you want to do. £17.99 shop gel is what you're looking at on this one. That was clever. I liked it. £17.99 shop gel is what you're looking at there. Next, mini frames. Love these as well. I'm a big fan of a little mini frame, because I think you can do so much with them.
You can. So with these, you are getting 4 of each. Okay, so you're getting the rectangles and the squares. And again, they've got a chunky border, so you're going to be able to get a really lovely design on here. Okay, but think of doing a montage for your wall. You know, like those frames that you can buy that have got family or something written on them. Turn them round as well. So you can do a little montage, glue them all together, and you can create a lovely frame with it as well. Because, you know, if you glue them together, you can take these backs off. So you just pull them out. Really easy to put your photos in. Just unclip them, put your photo in, etc. But aren't they super fun? I love these, but they don't come on their own.
What do they come with?
Our markers.
Nice.
And these are beautiful. So again, I've had a little play with these, and you can actually, when you've done your pyrography...
Is this them?
Yeah.
Look at that.
So I've actually watered them down. You can go on neat if you want to, but you just rubbed them out onto a piece of mylar, used a water brush, and then painted it on and used it as watercolour paint.
Loving this one. Also, one thing I would do is the frames that you've got there, glue them together.
Yes.
As pen pot.
Ah!
All the same size, but yeah, glue them all together. You've got a beautiful pen pot with photos that you can put in, adapt and change.
So you take your doodads off, obviously.
Well, keep the hinges, put the hinges on the inside, little screws, so then you can open one side to change the photos when you want to.
But then you've got a base as well, so
Yeah,
you could put
of course
that on
you
the
can
base. Oh, do you know, any good, everybody? Don't tell him.
Right then, we've talked about the pens briefly here. Let's give you the details for the big pens. They do exactly the same thing. You're just getting more of them, is what you're going to get. And then we'll shimmy on to demo, because I want to see how this all works that you've got on here. Are you going to leave me to do pens?
Yes, you do
Okay,
pens.
leave me to do pens. That you've got all the colours that you're going to need. They go on paper, stone, glass, wood, and more. All the colours of the rainbow, £23 and 99 pence is what you're looking at. This for 24 of your coloured markers. So if you do your stone art and things like that, an absolute must-have if you're going to go onto any of your work surfaces that you're going to look at. Keep your comments coming in as well. Me and Amanda are together for the next 2.5 hours with your Saturday supplement that we've got on this one. Is there a name for this Saturday morning set of shows or not? Is it just normal? Just Saturday morning. Just generic that everyone uses, Saturday morning, that you've got on here. Maybe you could come up with a name. Can you come up with a name for the 3 hours on a Saturday morning?
Well, it says...
It's like a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Come up with a name. That was not the question I had on my list, but we'll go with it anyway. Right, then, what are we up to?
So I've got my frame.
Show me.
Okay. I've got my graphite paper. I've used this before. It's multi-use. You don't just use it once. I've laid that down on top of the wood, shiny side down. Now, if you do all of this and then you pull it away and there's nothing transferred on there, it means you've got your paper upside down. Okay. Just turn it over. Because I have done that. So I'm now going to pop this on here. Now we have got on the website, we have got different selections of downloads for the pyrography. If you go to Highlight Crafts and go on to the pyrography page area, there are 2 or 3 downloads on there now for you all. I'm using the end of my paintbrush, and I'm just going to put in some of the detail of the rose. Okay.
Oh, it's sending me teeth funny.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Not really. So we're just going to go around, and I'm only putting some of the detailing because I don't need all of it. Okay. Just a little bit of the detail. While you're over there, Adam, could you bring me the heat tool that's on the bottom?
Of course I can.
Thanks, Chick. Okay.
Oh, there's a sponge attached to it.
Okay, so that is what I've done.
Do you have power?
Just a basic transfer, okay? Nothing too fancy. Oh, thanks for even plugging it in. There we go.
There you go.
Just pop it. We'll have it down there just for a
Okay,
minute.
leave it down there.
Now, top tip for you. You do get this little stand in with it, okay? So tape it down to whatever surface that you're working at, but have it that it's not here where your hands are, because you don't want to keep touching it because it is very hot, okay?
Okay.
So I tape mine down onto a worktop like that.
You know what you
And
could
then
use?
you
Double-sided
tape.
tape.
Okay.
Thicker one.
So you can then, so it's then safe. You're not having to chase it around the table, which is brilliant. So now, with your pyrography pen, you only use where there's the black rubber pieces to hold it to, okay? All of this gets really hot. Now, when you're going to do this, you literally just touch the surface of the wood. You do not need to add any pressure. It's less pressure than when you're actually writing with a biro or anything.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go in and do this really, and it's about going.
Fran says you can do the outline technique with any photo. A few years ago, I used to do photos.
Yeah. So I'm going in. Can you see how little the pressure I'm actually adding?
So you're just like tickling the surface?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm adding the detail to the leaf, like so. Let's put the centre of the leaf in. And it doesn't matter if you don't get all of where you've actually put your graphite paper. Don't worry about that because it all rubs off with an eraser. Now I've done that. If I want to now add shading, just go in and just do a little bit of dotting to add.
Paula as well, thank you for your lovely comments.
Oh, bless you. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us on the show. Hope you're all getting your tape deal and putting your tape in your basket.
Some people bought it last night, apparently.
Hey. So again, really easy. The slower you go. Now, let me show you something. If I go, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
You're going far too fast. Okay? So if you go really quick with this, this is one of those things where you've got to slow down, okay, to do it. And then by slowing down,
oh yeah,
you make fabulous marks. And then if you want it darker, you go back over the top and go make it darker.
But once it's down, it's down. That ain't going nowhere now.
No, no, once it's there, it's there. And then you can do little dots if you want to do little dots. So you can do dots with it. And look how fine those, that's why I only ever use this nib, because it practically covers all the elements that I need it to do, okay? And then, in fact, let's do that on this side. Let's do a little bit of, again, just...
Now, would you suggest taking the hinge off the back so it lies flat if we're new to this?
Yeah, absolutely. So then I can do... So you can freehand if you want to. Nice and steady. Okay. Put a little leaf on the end of that. Like so. You can do your little flowers and just colour it in. Now when you come to doing, oops, sorry everybody for banging that about, you can actually do, I'm just going to do a few squares, because whenever I teach this, this is a really good way of practicing with your pyrography tool, okay? So I'm doing a few squares. Can you see that it's a bit pale now? You get carbon built up on the end of your nib, because obviously you're burning. Now I've taken the carbon off, it's darker. Yeah?
So how do we get the carbon off?
Just with a little bit of sandpaper.
Okay.
Don't hold it on, just literally brush it away, okay? Mm-hmm. And then do your techniques, your shading techniques, which are your dots. So come out really nice and steady, your dots. Then you can do where you do your shading techniques, where you do your lines. And then turn it and do it like this. Okay, so you're cross-hatching. So when you're working in a big area, this is how you fill in your shading. You can work from corner to corner. Just literally practice. That's all it is. You've just got to get used to how fast this burns. If you want a lighter one, you can actually flick and just build it up.
See, I would take the stand off and use the back of the stand to practice so you can't see.
So as you can see how pale that is. I'm literally, that would be shading on a petal because I'm building it up, keep touching the same, and then you can see how pale that actually is. And I'm just going a little bit quicker so it doesn't burn as fast.
All right, remember, if you want to get hold of the tool, shop Pyrography, £27.49. I want to touch on a question, I'm conscious of the time, we've only got 1 hour on this one, that Mike brings in. Really good question. I don't think it was a question, I think it was just a statement that he was putting out there.
Yeah.
Mike said, not much good for me. I have issues holding the tools. So if we can't hold the tools, is this where the gel comes in?
Yes, absolutely.
So Mike, we'll work this one for Mike then, because he says he can't hold the tools, he has trouble holding the tools, but maybe he still wants to try Pyrography and get the same technique.
Yes, so you can do it a different way.
Okay.
So I've got my stencil glue.
The gel that we're about to use at the moment, 20% of the stock has already gone. 20% of that gel has already gone. You need to get hold of that. Shop gel is what you're looking at, £17.99. And this is what we're about to do now. So Mike, this is maybe where you want to go.
So I've got a stencil. I've put some stencil spray on the back of it. I'm hoping that I've got that kind of lined up in the middle. Press it down nice and secure, like so.
Linda asks, morning Adam and Amanda, can you use the tool on any wood?
Any wood, as long as it's not MDF, and sand it back first. So if you want to upgrade your, a set of drawers or something like that, and it's got varnish on, you don't really want to be burning the plastic. So just sand it back to the natural raw material, and then away you go.
I'm going to roll that question over to the same for the gel as well.
Yep.
What can we use the gel? What can't we use the gel? Can we use the gel on MDF?
No, again, it's not.
No, it's good to know. It's good to know because it's obviously a different technique now. We're not burning anything really, but.
So I'm picking up. If you look in there, it is a gel. Look, it's a bit more viscous. Okay, it is a gel. I'm going to pick some of it up, pop it on here. I'm using a stencil brush. Okay. A bit more.
Pauline asks, morning Adam and Amanda.
Good morning.
And highlight. Question please. What else would you suggest other than a paintbrush end to transfer the image to the wood? I'm guessing you can use pencil.
Pencil, pen. Yeah, generally.
Like Steph does when she does a painting.
Yeah, that's exactly the same stuff. That's all it is a pencil or a pen. Because then if you use a pencil, you can actually see, or a pen, you can see where you've actually gone with the image.
That makes sense.
How much you've stenciled. So I'm just going to quickly go along.
I'm intrigued for this.
You're intrigued?
Yeah, on how it looks. I've not seen it before.
You've never.
No, I never got to do the Pyrography show, so we're always on my day off.
So sorry for the tap, tapping.
Fine.
Right, okay, so there we are. It's on there. Peel it away. And you can kind of see where it is. I'm just going to waft it off a little minute. Wash your stencils. Now, get your heat tool up to temperature.
While you do that, the son says, morning Adam and Amanda, lovely show this morning. Good to see you, Adam. I hope Molly's all good and well. Yeah, we're all doing fine. We're all plodding on as we were. I'm semi-retired now.
You ready?
Shop gel, what we're using now, 50% of the stock has now already gone. 50% of this gel, shop gel, £17.99. A little goes a long way. But 50% of the stock now has already gone. The tape is flying as well. Really busy. Shop tape, £12.99. Really busy for that tape. If you want to go for the natural blocks, you can do that. Shop nature. That you've got on this one, £17.99, gets you the 4 wood blocks and the 2 door signs. Worth having a little go, a little practice on those ones.
How cool is this?
I like this. And it only burns where you put the gel?
Yep.
Now, do we need a heat gun or would the hairdryer work?
No, it's got to be a heat gun.
It's got to be a heat gun. I like this.
And the thing about this is there's no odour.
No, there is no odour. I thought you can't smell the burning or nothing. Ooh. So how long do you have to leave it on? I.e., heat it. When do you know when you've done?
Because you can see how dark it's gone.
Okay,
if I go back over here, you can burn it till it's really quite dark. If you only want a light, you just move away once it's done.
So the longer you keep the heat on there, the darker it will
Darker
go.
it burns.
I like this.
How cool is that?
I love this.
But just let it dry a bit. I was a little bit quick with it. Just allow it to dry.
60% now. Sounded like I was going to cry then. 60% of the gel has already getting emotional. 60% of the gel now. This may sell out this hour.
If you don't want to do this, this technique is brilliant. So you can still use and get a wood burn effect. But then when you want to work with them both together, like I've just done there, I can now go in with my tool.
Remember, if you want the tool, shop Pyrography, £27, 49 pence.
Burn an outside edge.
Anne says, I've never seen any of this being done before, but I don't think I'll... Oh, go on, Anne, have a go. Go on. Treat yourself, Anne.
It's so easy. Don't think that you can't do this, because you absolutely can. And if you look at the samples that I've actually been doing and making, they are all transferred with the graphite paper. I've not drawn any of them. Sometimes I will just do the outside edge, and then I keep the transfer in front of me, and then actually I can see the shading and work from there like this, because this is one of those door hangers. That is the transfer I used. I then burnt it and then coloured it in.
Oh, so that's using the pens that we've got on the show?
Yes, watercolour.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so with this, oh, sorry, woo, nearly. Pop down, let's grab one of these, because we're actually using this.
Oh, they're a bullet end?
Yep. Put some out, like so. A little bit of water. Can I ask you to put the lid back on there?
I can put the lid back on there, not a problem.
Pick it up, like so, and then go in and paint with the pens, like so. Okay, could you just pass me one of the little mushrooms, Adam?
Yes. Please? One of the little... Oh, do you want me to open the bag? Am I allowed to open the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Hannah says yeah, do it.
Hannah says yes, we
Hannah
can.
says yeah.
So you can paint. So when you're painting your pyrography onto wood, you do need your watercolour paints, okay? So in here like this.
Can I have a go at this?
Yeah. Watch your fingers, make sure you're only on the black.
I don't know if I'm allowed to, I don't know if I'm meant to sign anything, I don't know.
There we go. So then I've actually coloured that in with the markers. But then the brilliant thing, sorry Adam.
No, you're fine. It's me, I'm playing.
You play.
You only need to go lightly though, don't you?
Really light.
I like the smell.
So you can actually go straight on with these markers, straight onto the wood. Like so. I love these.
I like
Creativ.
these markers. I've got these, and when I used to do rock art, stone art, I need to paint stones.
So look how much it's colouring in. And this is one coat on that wood. Okay, I'm just going to go around the outside of me. Around the outside, around the outside. Like so, and then colour in. Look how easy they're going on to this wood.
What's your arms?
Look at that. Aren't they beautiful?
I love that. I love these pens. Genuinely, the vibrancy you get from these pens are phenomenal, and they go on a multitude of surfaces: paper, stone, glass, wood. So if you want to do your glassware, if you want to do as I say, your stone art or rocks in the garden, give them to the kids, do tiny ladybirds, things like that. That's what we used to do in the summer. Go out, find little stone, then colour them.
You've totally lost me now doing this. Look how easy this is. Oh my goodness.
But they look, so if you're into your doll's houses and things,
look at that.
this really works. Shop Multi, £23.99 will get you the 24 coloured pens, the ball tip pen. You're going to have to finish it now.
I'm only really pleased about that because I can't draw. This is the limitations of my drawing, putting spots on a mushroom and colouring it in. So I'm well happy with
like
that.
Can you imagine that bit of snow or a bit of sisal that we had yesterday?
Yeah.
Cinnamon stick.
Yeah.
Shop Pyrography is what you're looking at from this one. Or shop Tape. Tape is busy.
Tape is, I can't, do you know, you need to get that tape because that tape,
So
I've got it on my desk already and I've already got several that I've purchased it. Yeah?
Oh, whose have you got? Have you stolen it? Who's you got on your desk?
Whose have you got on your desk?
Mine and David's.
Oh, you've got both of them?
Yeah.
Who was giving out the tape and then you came over and was like, oh, I'll take David's.
Hannah. All right, outing me.
Oh, I didn't know this. So, Hannah was dishing out tape.
Yeah, and I said that I'd look after David's for him.
And you said, oh, I'll take it for him, but
Yeah.
he's not managed to get to his desk
No,
yet.
well, he only sits there if he needs it. I'm looking after it for him.
So Amanda's got 2 sets of the tape. What do you like
And I'm
the
going to
tape?
have lots of tape at home as well. Oh, do you know, this is just the best. There we go, there's the end. When you want to do, especially because you've got, put your glasses on.
We've got so much of it. You're getting 28 metres per roll of double-sided tape.
It tears really easy, which is one of the best things ever. Whenever I ever put my tape on, I always put it on my hand, okay? And that way I'm in control of actually distributing it and I can then lay it down really easily. It's just the best stuff in the world. It is, like Mel said earlier, it's that brown envelope. It's that thing that you don't really, but when you've got this, it's going to last you for ages. And if you multi-buy, you're not going to need to buy any of the boring stuff. The deal is ridiculous. Look, how many metres of tape are we getting?
You are getting 28 metres per roll.
Yeah.
If you're old school, that's 84 foot per roll. So in total, over everything, that's 756 feet worth of tape.
Yep. Right, that's a bit.
Well,
It's going to last you a while. It is.
It really will.
Absolutely will. Now, one of the things that I actually use tape for is that I don't always get to buy, and we all know now how expensive the premium and the specialised cardstock is, whether it be glitter or foil. Yeah, they're not cheap, are they? You're talking for an A4 sheet of foiled cardstock, at least 60 pence and upwards. So it's like, oh, do I really want to put it on there?
True.
And then you do the bit where you cut the middle out because nobody's going to know you gut it. Yeah. So you end up just with a frame around the edge. Now you've got these 3 widths of tape. You have got the opportunity now of making your own glitter cardstock without having to gut it. So there isn't a space behind in any colourway of glitter that you've already got at home. Because I know all of you, you've got a small glitter stash, haven't you? You've not got very many tubs of it.
I've got loads.
I know, right?
Loads of it.
Yeah, I've got a cupboard full.
I
This,
like this tape though.
then you've got different widths. So if you've got a thicker one, you know, normally if I want to do a thicker glitter, you have to put one next to the other and layer it up. Not with this, you've got different widths to go to, which is brilliant.
You know your construction that Mel does?
Yes?
There's your tabs. That's that's your tab size. That is your perfect
Tab size.
So
All
if
of
you use
that.
things like your red liner stuff and stuff like that, it's double-sided tape. This is easy tear, unlike the red liner tape.
It's very strong.
And it's really, really strong. But that is your perfect tab size for any of your construction mediums that you're going to do. But not only do you get it in that size, you've then got things like this. You've then got the bigger size, so you can see the difference.
It's brilliant. I think to get a multi-width collection of tape, double-sided for a deal like this, with 28 metres on every roll.
That's ridiculous.
It's going to take you a while to get through it, but get it now, have it in stock, and then you haven't got to be buying the boring mediums anymore, okay? Once you've actually got it, it's there, put it away. Now, if you've seen, it's almost like they're magnetised together. Little bit of corn flour or talcum powder, pop it on here, just tap it on the edge and it'll stop them sticking together.
And the normal rules, don't leave it in direct sunlight.
No, don't leave it in a hot car.
No, is that what you do? You don't get that much up here, do you? Do you get the sun up here?
Rude, we do, for a day or so.
I've never seen it. For all the times I've been up here, I've never seen sunlight.
Well, it's out now, you're in here, no windows, so...
It's always dark.
It isn't dark. Becky, come on, back me up. We do get warm weather, don't we? Yeah, of course we do. It's not always wet and windy and horrible.
Like a week.
Ish.
It went dark yesterday at 2.
No, it wasn't at 2.
We went out for dinner at one time and it was dark, I couldn't see.
Well, it does go a bit darker.
By the time I sat down and bought my drink over, it was dark outside.
Yeah.
Over the hills.
It goes whoosh,
It really
dark.
does.
It doesn't go gradually dark, it goes, oh, right, okay, somebody switched the light off.
It does up north. Gee. That you've got up here. Now, gel sold out.
Hey,
The gel's
well
gone
done.
that you've got on this one. This tape, though, let me give you ideas how much tape you're actually getting. I should have done it in buses, but I didn't have time. It is the length of one side from top to bottom of a pyramid in Egypt.
Yeah, I ain't climbing up there.
56 feet. It's 1.5 Blackpool Towers. Wow. How far's Blackpool from here?
Oh, a fair way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a long run.
It is 2 football pitches. Or 2 and a bit, because the football pitch is 344 feet.
So it's more than 2.
So it's 2 and a bit football pitches.
Right, okay.
It is, this is one that got me, 756 12 by 12 cardstocks end to end.
So if you imagine just 10 12 by 12 and how much is there, you can imagine then add another 10. So that's then 20. And then add another, and you just can't then imagine how much cardstock is laid out for that to quantify. How much is on a roll?
I want to say 700, I'd have to measure it, but 756 feet would be the floor space of the academy. Or close to. It can't be far off. Of the whole floor in the academy.
It's probably more than.
So we could put all of the reels of tape.
You could literally stretch it out the whole across the floor.
And then glitter.
Of the academy.
Let's
do it before Steph gets back.
No.
Let's do it.
Before Cole sees. I'm going to do it before I leave today.
What, glitter the floor?
Yeah, because I'm only back Thursday, and then, well, if she don't have me back, she don't have me back, does she? But look what I've done. I've left my mark. Maybe we put it on a desk. Just tape a desk up. Can we tinfoil a desk?
Yes.
And not Cole.
No.
We'll do Steph. Whole office. Wrap it. Let's do it. So, we'll film it. Put it on Soch. I'm not here again. Yet. You need to get hold of the tape. Or 1,512 Mars bars.
Them's is a lot of Mars bars.
We should have measured Steph's desk. How many Steph's desks?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that in a minute.
How many are me?
How many Amandas? How big are you in feet?
I'm
2. Sorry.
I'm 5'2".
Right, so 5'2". Somebody will do the maths for me for the next hour, because this is on every hour. So Amanda's 5'2", and you get 756 feet, okay? How many Amandas is it? How many Amandas are we looking at? Everyone in the windows are just saying Amanda's very, very small.
Amber's over there. They're all going. She's this big. She's this big. She's small. She's this big.
Never mind, that mushroom was life-size, wasn't it? So, we've only got 23 seconds left before we have to go next door and make a brew. We will see you in the next hour. What have we got coming up next?
We're going to the canvases.
We're going canvases, we're going painting and canvases. Some amazing deals on this show as well. Don't go anywhere. We're taking tape with us. This is coming next door. I'm going to make a hot barley water and then I will see you on the other side of this. Should we do it again?
Yeah, shall we do it again?
Let's do it. Ta-ra now.
We're going to
Bye-bye.
find Stanley.
We're going to find Stanley.